I think community language learning is something easier to import into our kind of mainstream. It does rely on a sort of counselling relationship, that is to say, that you listen well, you help students to be who they are, to say what they want to say. And by your listening, because he believed and I believe that if you listen to anyone well, no matter what they're saying, they soon start saying what matters, even if they start off with trivialities, that listening enables a speaker to speak. So his thing was that if you've got a group of people, perhaps a smallish group, let's say 10 or 12, and they are sitting round, and you've made a climate in which they feel free and open to say what they want with the limited amount of language they've got. And this works best in a monolingual group with a bilingual teacher, so there's a little catch. But that does work in, of course, most countries of the world. One of the students would say what they want in their mother tongue. He would then, the teacher goes around behind and helps them to say it in English, or whatever the target language is. It's then recorded once the English is good enough, and then you just get that little sentence in English. But everyone understands what it is because he said it in the mother tongue first. Then another person picks up the mic and wants to reply, and she says it. Perhaps she can use some of the mother tongue words that were just used. Perhaps she says it in the foreign language. And she too is helped. And gradually, and only the final product goes on to the tape recorder. So maybe after, I don't know, 30 minutes, you build up 30 seconds of quite possible conversation. You then listen to that, you analyse it in the usual ways. The point is, there's no course book. People are talking about whatever matters to them. Yes, it's cumbersome at first, but fairly quickly they get smart at incorporating what they've just heard. And so you've got an emergent syllabus built around what matters to people at the time as they sit around the table, including small talk. And gradually they get more and more free of the teacher as they advance over the levels. And this may be also combined with writing out the dialogue they've made on the board, analysing it and playing with it in somewhat more conventional ways. A lot of fun. More difficult to do. We experimented with it in multilingual contexts, but there the teacher, everyone's from a different language background, so you really have to be starting off. You're doing it in the target language. There's not much scope for using the mother tongue.